Before I start this video and before I start to get extremely angry, I just wanted to say rest in peace, Franco. You helped build the rivalry between the Steelers and the Raiders. You are a legend, and I have the utmost respect for that. Prayers to your friends and family, and you will never be forgotten. That being said, we had a 0% chance of winning this game after his passing. That would have been like us blowing the game after Al passed away. The entire night was dedicated to him. The players, the fans, the people watching at home, you could feel that shit. It was like an energy in that stadium. Everyone except for Raider fans wanted the Steelers to win this game, including the NFL, the refs, and possibly DC, who threw his final pick of the game with 32 seconds left on the clock. Just another strange coincidence of the NFL this season. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, there was a part of me that thought they were going to try to recreate or reenact the Immaculate Reception, and if they would have pulled that shit off, I never would have watched football again. I would have been completely disgusted. But instead, we just blew another first half lead, let them come back in the fourth quarter in dramatic fashion and win it home to yet another shit quarterback that we let look halfway decent. The Raiders' dumpster fire continues to burn bright as hell. You got McDaniels out there talking about resting players for the final 2 weeks, which is just a nice way of saying I'm going to bench your ass because you're either underperforming or you're talking shit about the team. Our locker room is a complete joke right now, and half those dudes don't even want to be there. One of the players that we're talking about resting is DC. Why the hell not? He has literally played like shit over the past month. We might as well see what this offense looks like with somebody else. Then we got JJ, who's finally speaking his mind, and I told y'all a few weeks back, his ass does not want to be a Raider next season. Everybody's like, oh, we could just go ahead and franchise tag him. If you have a running back that gets franchise tagged and he does not want to play on that team, do you know what happens in the first 3 weeks? He gets injured, and then he's done. He literally came out, called out everyone, and then said fuck it at the end. I loved every single second of that press conference, but that might be a reason that he gets rested over the next 2 weeks as well. And that one I really don't care because I really want to see what Zamir White brings to the table because I'm pretty sure he's going to be our running back one next season. Then you got Devontae, who's had an outstanding season, but he's been pissed off since like week 2. He is one of the few players in the NFL that does not give a shit about his stat line and only cares if you win or lose. Our offensive line pretty much blows, and our defense still has major holes all through that damn thing. So where do we go from here? That is the big ass question right now. And I personally go by what makes the most sense from a business standpoint, and that's releasing Derek Carr at the end of this season. A lot of people do not want to see that shit happen. A lot of people do want to see that happen. I personally have supported Derek Carr 110% as a Raider fan on this channel, to the point to where I have people call me out about it on a regular basis in my comment section, and I don't care. But even me, myself, am getting to the end of my rope with the shit that he brings on a week-to-week basis. There are teams that have shittier offensive lines and way less weapons and still get the job done on a week-to-week basis. And it's because their quarterback can make plays when the plays are not there. Plus, it frees up a shit ton of money, and we could solve the majority of the issues that we do have. You start by immediately fixing the trenches on both sides of the ball. A strong-ass offensive line and a killer defensive line. Then we have to find a quarterback. Do we go out and draft a rookie and push reset on this thing one more fucking time? Because that's going to completely drive me insane. Or do we go out and get the savvy vet quarterback to come in and save the day? We saw how well Russell Wilson's ass has worked out in Denver. You want to go through that shit? This is going to be a weird, crazy offseason. I personally want to see the Raiders keep Josh Jacobs, keep Devontae Adams, and purge the rest of this shit and start over. If we're going to have to sit through another rebuild, I at least want to see it done the correct way. Keep our young and upcoming talent and then trim the fat. Then on the defensive side of the ball, just build your fucking defense around Max Crosby. How hard is that shit to understand? Let me know what y'all think, man, because I said before, I don't even think Darren Waller's going to be on this team next season. We're just going to have to keep an eye on it and see how these final 2 weeks end up playing out and then what exactly happens through this damn off season. I'll catch y'all on the next one.